Okay, so we're going to briefly go over this, and I am going to show you an example. I'm not going to use a testimonial. I'm just going to use like a quote, but you can use a testimonial. You can use a picture of you. You could do anything you want, but the apps that you're going to need is Pinterest and any of these apps if you want them. So we're going to go on to Instagram, and we are going to create a story. So when we create a story, we're going to click down the corner here, and we're going to pick a background. So I go on Pinterest and just look up iPhone wallpaper backgrounds. When I do that, I just load it onto the screen just like that. So when I go and get a photo, what I like to do is I like to hit the little GIF button. And when I hit the GIF button, I hit this little circle next to the share Black Stories. And I'm just going to use this as an example. So let's say this is a testimonial out of the 100% Be Epic group, or a testimonial you got in your text messages. You just load it here. You can load as many as you want, and they let you like play around with it and make it bigger or smaller. But with this, let's say we're just going to put it right here. So I like to leave it up like this, and I like to click the little save button just in case this closes out on me. I come here to Over. I love Over because they have really, really good fonts. And I just make a transparent background. So when I come in, I just click on transparent. I click OK. And then I go down to text, and I click this little up arrow, and I go to here. Now these are already downloaded, but I'm just showing you where you can get your different fonts from. I like to use Golden Youth a lot, so I'm gonna say something like customer, and then the next one will be testimonial. And when I do that, I'm gonna hit OK, and I'm gonna make it just like this. And I'm going to do, what's my color scheme here? Okay. So I'm going to do a shadow on it. I'm going to angle it off to the side a little bit. And then I'm going to blur it out. I'm going to put the opacity around like 74. And you can make it white, so it just pops a little bit more. And then you can do the same thing here. So I'm just using these little up and down arrows to be able to create that shadow effect. Then I'm going to blur it. I'm going to put the opacity up to like 74. I'm going to make that white too. So when doing that, I am going to click OK. And then I am just going to click more, because I don't want to save it to my phone. I'm going to click copy. When I click copy, I'm going to come here, and I'm going to click paste. Now you can come here and paste it this way, or it will just show up in the corner like it did for me. And then you could just sit this around wherever you want. This is how you can get like a little custom font without using the fonts in Instagram, but use the fonts in Instagram as well. My favorite ones are this one, and this one. So I already put a font in, but play around with the fonts here. Put as many tips or information topics as you can about each product. So anxiety, depression, like whatever the topic is. And then also put like a little disclaimer I like to put down at the corner of the testimonial, so you're not making any medical claims. This is just a testimonial on how it's helped that person. And that's simply it. And you will just click share and share it to your Instagram, and you can get it to share over to Facebook as well.